Moore's Law, a theory made 40 years ago by Gordon Moore that the number of transistors that were able to fit on a single chip would double every year. A claim that is proven to be astonishingly true. And it has come to represent the overall increase in power and speed of technology. Authors Brynjolfsson and McAfee captured this by pointing out that at no other point in history has the speed or fuel efficiency of a car doubled every year. At no other point in history has the distance that a plane can fly or the weight that a train can haul year after year after year doubled. This growth, this potential is new for us as people. So if our tools and their speed are increasing so exponentially, so rapidly, what is happening to human productivity? It has remained disappointingly stagnant. In the past 40 years, the overall output that we are able to produce as employees and as employers has remained completely flat. So if our technology is improving so quickly, why are we not? It's because, at best, we are training people to be consumers of technology, to simply use new tools, but not to become creators. There is still the same old hierarchy of a few people who are solving problems and figuring out what needs to be done, and the rest are just doers. The problem is that doers do not change trajectories. The problem that we are facing right now is too severe and imminent to wait. There are too many people that need to be fed, that need to be cured, that need to be empowered for us to not start bending that line up. Whose responsibility is it to fix this? To teach these skills? This is the Obama clip. It's 2 minutes long, and it's him talking about how it is the school's responsibility. Okay, so it's the school's responsibility. Right now, even our best schools, their curriculum might be preparing people for a 1995 workplace. It's certainly not preparing kids for a 2015 workplace, and it is absolutely not preparing kids for a 2025 workplace. We forget sometimes what a doubling in technology every year means. 10 years ago, you would have been a visionary if you had anticipated YouTube becoming a success. We believe that change must start by teaching our students to code. As Netscape founder and venture capitalist guru Marc Andreessen says, software is eating the world. Computer science has made its way into almost every industry and profession. And we are in great need of qualified computer science students, but they don't currently exist. The United States Department of Labor anticipates that by 2020, there will only be 500,000 people who graduate with computer science degrees, and there will be 1.5 million jobs, which means that 1 million of those jobs will go unfilled. And I know that there will be more than 1 million college students who are looking for jobs. And when we are not able to connect those graduating students with those jobs, it's on us. And the reason to teach coding extends beyond economics. Coding is essential to understanding how the world around us works, and our students, they need to have a mental model of what is possible. They need to use those skills to get out and solve real problems. Coding will be what allows Africa to feed itself for the first time in modern history. Software is allowing people in India to get out of poverty by connecting them for the first time ever to loans and to money to help them start up their own business. Computer software is what's allowing people to hold their governments accountable. That is increased productivity. So where are we at now? Fact. there are 0 African American, women, Hispanic, or Latino students who took AP Computer Science class in the year 2013 in the entire state. In Tennessee, only 13 African Americans took AP Computer Science last year, and only 54 women did. Across our entire country, there are less than 5% of schools that teach AP Computer Science. Only 18% of computer science degrees are awarded to women, and only 10% are awarded to African Americans. This gap is huge, and the schools and students who fix this gap will have an unparalleled advantage. And since every school is failing to do this well, even the most expensive private schools, then it is the least advantaged students that have the opportunity to set the pace. Recognizing how big of a problem this is, the first question to answer is, who's already addressing it? Well, Code.org is out there, and they're doing a great job of advocating, especially in the Northeast and on the West Coast. However, that is their mission and responsibility, advocacy. While they do have a couple of modules on their website, it's something that a middle school student could knock out in a couple weeks. There are programs that go deeper. CodeHS, for example, is one of the best ones out there. They have some amazing content that goes deep and spans from introduction all the way to AP Computer Science. And if your school has $500,000 a year to spend on computer science education software, then we highly recommend it. But I think it's clear that that is not going to be a viable solution for most schools. And while there are, in fact, other websites out there that teach coding that are even free, they have a common flaw, and that is that they fail to take advantage of the very thing that makes our schools and so many schools great, which is its resources, its teachers. For a highly determined, self-motivated 5th grader with a computer and internet access home, modular learning may work. However, for the other 99% of middle schoolers, it's not going to help create any sustained or meaningful learning. That's what we realized. And so we took it upon ourselves to come up with a solution. And I'm going to hand it over to Michael Bergman, who's going to talk to you about what we've already been doing this year to meet this problem.